Championship mode. That's it. Yeah. Here we go. So championship mode, normal difficulty, enter warm up. Then when you choose your jet ski, hold down on the control stick. And that should do it.
Welcome to Dolphin.
Let's see if that did it. Yeah, we got that shit, baby. So here's like the little bonus mode, which is just delightful. Whoops, wrong button. Trying to remember how do you do like the fun tricks. I think it's this button right here. So here we go. No, that's not it. Whoa. Oof. But thankfully the dolphin is nice and waits for us. Let me move this window back. Going AFK, yeah, it is something to be embraced. It's been a while since I've played this, so I can't remember what the controls are. There we go. Whoops. Okay, not quite a flawless execution. Not quite. Look at that dolphin back there making fun of us. Honestly, I deserve it. There we go. Okay, not quite flawless execution. It's okay, this is a good warm-up, right? There we go. We're warming up. We're getting back into the swing of things. Quick reminder, by the way, this was a Nintendo 64 launch title. So, of course it's aged. You know, of course you can see the graphics are polygonal and scrungy. Whoopsie daisy. I just made him yeet me off his back. The graphics are not amazing, but I think they're, given the time they came out, I think this is pretty good. The physics with the waves are like really impressive. Here we go. There's the one I want to do. The submarine mode. Yeah, we can go under the water. That's so cool. Now, can I like beach the dolphin? Oh god. This poor dolphin. Get him back in the water. Whoa! Thump. Back in the water, please, so he doesn't die. Don't beach the dolphin, guys. You wanna... Dolphins are our friends. Now, what we really need is an Echo the Dolphin Wave Race 64 crossover to really bring us home. Oh, he's happy. He's yelling at us saying, "Leave my friend alone." Getting that barrel roll is kind of tough sometimes. Somehow I landed upside down earlier like a fool. Whoa, okay, well that was almost it. Kind of had it at a weird angle. If I don't press any buttons, this dolphin over here. Oh, look at him, yeah. That was kind of fun. And similar here, I think that, yeah, there's like other controls, like when you're going off of a wave, there's controls to kind of dampen your, like how high you go up, that kind of thing. So if you don't want to go super high, there we go. That's like one option. I think it's the B button. So anyway, that's the dolphin mode, because we did unlock it. I couldn't figure out how to access it last time, which is why I was hacking us up. So we beat normal mode, we beat hard mode. Expert mode's the one thing we've yet to beat. You'll note that we gave these lads very unique names because we're very mature. We named the racers Ben Dover and Kimmy Head and Super Salad, and then Thickotine. Now, why'd we call him Thickotine? Well, he's a big boy, and he's also kind of like he's kind of a menace. Honestly, he was the one that was giving us the most trouble, AI wise, when we last played. Give me one sec. I just heard my food ding. I'm gonna go retrieve it now. Yes. Yeah, because that's right, Quirky Teacher, you were the one that guided us with at least some of these names, if I'm not mistaken. So with expert mode, my understanding is that the general consensus is that you probably want to either use the third friend or the fourth friend. Fourth guy's pretty hard to control, so I'm not a fan. This guy it's like two extremes. This guy's handling and turning is like so sharp and very sudden turns. It's a bit much. This guy has the opposite problem. He turns so slowly, it's hard to make like certain turns happen. So it's like one of the two extremes. These two are a little bit easier. In fact, this guy's probably the most well-rounded. We're using Kimmy quite a bit actually, and I really like her, but her speed is pretty hard to utilize. So the reality is we probably want to go for either this guy or this guy. Let's try this guy with the default settings. It did keep our custom settings, but I'm not sure if that was the right way to do it, honestly. So we'll stick with normal at first. Yes, that's correct, Quirky. Yeah, that's the expert knowledge you've acquired. Speaking of expert mode coming up. This is tough, but we're gonna try it. Life's a beach. A sunny one at that. First race. Here we go, friends. And feel free to let me know if the audio is too loud or too quiet. Last time I had it down too low. Oh my god. So I'm trying to get in front of that if possible. Full power. That's right, baby. And like you can see, it is like very sudden turning. If you're not careful, it's easy to overdo it. Oop, it looks like I kind of overdid it there. So I'm in 4th place right now. But we're not too far behind. Tricky thing about this game is that this is no Mario Kart. You know, there's no blue shells, and the AI does not make a ton of mistakes in expert difficulty. So you kind of got to get good. Easier said than done. And there's certain strats like that when you're going on waves and you're trying to minimize the height. Yeah, his turns are so sharp, which is good in that particular instance. Final lap, we're still a full 2 seconds behind, and Kimmy's not messing up a whole lot. So we have a tough challenge. Oof, yeah. I took it too sharp there, and we suffered as a result. And unfortunately, they all went over the spikes flawlessly because the AI is very good. All right, so we're gonna be last place, and that actually would. Last place would actually disqualify us from the tournament, so we gotta get good. So we'll try this a few times. Doing ILs. What's IL stand for? Like the time trial stuff, Arctic? It's tough on expert mode, man. Damn it. Individual level. Oh, like trying to do speed runs? In fact, I'll ask you, Arctic. Maybe you would have some intel for me. Because in expert mode, it's real tough, and I don't know who's the best character to use. Whoa, jeez. Who's the best character to use, and what I should be striving for. Because I really enjoy playing as Kimmy, but her speed is so rough. So I feel like the others are probably the right choice. We are in 3rd place. We're not too far behind this lad. He just needs to mess up something, or I need to outplay him in some way, somehow. Try to take that turn too sharp. I remember somebody was saying that, yeah, if you take the turns too sharp, the game will punish you for it. Look at that. 2nd place, baby. We take those. Now I have to maintain. So don't heck it up, Alex. Don't heck it up. If you're thinking about hacking it up, just don't do it. Okay, that was fun this time. We'll take the hit there. That's fine. It's either that or take another kind of hit, which we don't want. So rank 2nd, not too bad, not too bad. You just powered it through one day. What was your best? Do you remember your best time, Arctic? Oh, by the way, Arctic, she did read the message. I saw the indicator that says said that she watched, or she said that she read the message. But knowing Gracie, she was probably like, what the fuck? Like, she was probably like, Alex is a weirdo. He's probably playing. I bet she was like, I bet that was Arctic. That son of a bitch. I bet he's behind this. But she has read the message. Whenever I read that shitpost, I have to read it a few times. Why do they call it oven? When you of in the cold food, of out hot, eat the food. I have to read it a few times. My brain just shuts down halfway through. Anyway, so we got that one. Speaking of which, let me take a bite of my food. Oh, excuse me. Sheik Grace is like, oh, here I am. Yeah, no, that is an understandable reaction. Because I don't want to put words in Arctic's mouth, but if I had to guess, when he redeems the Ask Gracie a question, and it's something weird, I don't think he's necessarily looking for a response. I think what he wants is for you to think that I am mentally deranged, which is correct, and that I've lost my mind. I'm putting everything in your mouth, Arctic. That's correct. It's an input quirk to get free extra. Ooh, interesting. Kind of like bunny hopping. Yeah, I got you, Arctic. I think I might have heard about that with a speedrun for this game. Yeah, it's there's really, I don't really think there's a correct or incorrect response, because it's a somewhat well-known shitpost at this point. Speaking of Gracie, by the way, you'll be happy to know, sweetie, that in addition to the fish sticks, I also have the green beans from last night. I'm excited to chomp into those. So I was saying earlier how I'm a big fan of the wrong scene. Big fan of the like the air fried or convection oven heated veggies like the Brussels sprouts or green beans. Oh, love it. Some fish dicks. I'm always good for a good fish dicking. You know, one guy who loves that joke is Kanye West. It's his favorite. To the next level.
Welcome to Sunset Bay.
Start your engine.
And the music, the aesthetic, the little interludes, everything about this game just makes me think of like mid to late 90s. And it's such a soothing thing to imagine. Part of which is because I was a kid, obviously, you know, during that time. So it's like, man, it was a simpler time, for better for worse. It was like it truly was a different feeling era in a lot of ways, even compared to like the early 2000s. It's like a different kind of nostalgia. When I think of like middle school nostalgia, it's quite different from, you know, how things felt thinking back to when I was in elementary school. So it's unique how you can kind of feel the difference. This jump right here always kind of messes me up because you don't want to jump too sharp. Look at this AI just not messing up. I'm not too far behind, but I'm not really gaining. Well, okay, now I am gaining. Gonna be a professional racer of the waves. Alright, there's the green guy that Arctic was saying is pretty good a lot of times. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to be in the air too much. That's the problem. It's like you get in the air too much, you have to overcorrect. Oh, Kimmy took a rare spill. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that might just be our saving grace. Our saving Gracie. Second place again. Not too bad, not too bad. Cold Duck Soup, what's up, bud? Good to see you. Arctic Thunder, Hydro Thunder. Yeah. Yeah, playing at an arcade cab really was its own experience. That's some good shit. The air condition, that's right, Arctic, that's right. Oh, and Murdercrats. Thank you, my friend, thank you. Arctic, I have to ask, was Arctic Thunder, being a fan of Arctic Thunder, did that influence your screen name in some way? It is very brand appropriate. Off-Road Thunder, gotcha. Oh darn! Thought I'd cracked the Arctic lore. So we are sufficiently in second place, and as always, you see that guy in first place, the thick boy. He is always the one to beat. What it is, but something about him is just too strong. Some kind of adjective. Well, Arctic and Gracie and a small number of people in chat right now will appreciate, without revealing too much. You know, actually no, I'll hold off from saying it, but I'll just say there is a quirk about your screen name that I'm okay with, and that's all I'll say. In my very biased opinion, a certain aspect of your screen name I'm down for. That's all I'll say.
Watch the signal.
What's the signal? Yo, puzzle. Ooh, is this a rebranding of a puzzle friend that we all know and love? Regardless, it's good to see you, bud. If you are a friend that we all know and love, or if you're a first-time person, it's good to see you. We're playing some more Wave Race. And Thicatine is still a tyrant that we're trying to overthrow, but I've been practicing in the off-season. That's actually a lie. I haven't played this game in like 2.5 months. Or 1.5 months. Ouch! Okay, I didn't get knocked over. That part right there is always a nightmare, no matter what you do. The names, that's right. It actually kept it from the save, thankfully. So the game was being merciful. I remember that just unlocked a very specific memory. A specific memory, if you will. Before my brother and I bought this game, years and years ago, we rented it from Blockbuster. Back when, you know, you could rent video games from a physical location. We rented this from Blockbuster. Whoops, okay, I'll just take the L. And the denizens we rented this from had renamed some of the lads and ladies, but not all of them. And one of the characters that was renamed was the big boy, and they named him Puff Daddy. So now I will forever associate. Now that I've remembered this memory, I'll associate that as a throwback. Yeah, this part always fucks me up, man. Ooh, and then I took the hit. That's okay. So it's not last place. So I don't think we're disqualified yet. Not my best performance. Arctic's like, oh my, Alex, what could that possibly mean? Just turn it up a little bit. A little bit faster to read. We'll say, Puzzlewell, that the X is a multiplication sign, so you are the 51st puzzle. You thought you saw 50 puzzles, you thought you were done? Bitch, you thought? Turns out there is a 51st puzzle. Yeah, rent them first, and sometimes you would inherit the save file from the previous renters. That's what we did.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
And you can never get over that hump easily. Although we might have lucked out with that starting wave. We got a rare first place placement. Gotta jump over that debris. The Debras. Oh, too fast, alright. Look at Thicatine over here thinking he's so cool. Wow, look how fast he is, man. It makes me think I need to master his shit somehow. Because whenever I play as him, I get my dick kicked in, but the AI just is so good. Maybe there's a way to make him work. Like if I can find a way to tame him, I can fix him. Oh god. Don't get DQ'd, please. So that's probably curtains for this race and for the tourney. But I need the practice, so we'll keep going for a bit. Whoops. Can I get over it? No, I cannot. Yeah, trying to jump over that is often a fool's errand. See if I can at least get to like 3rd place, because I think the AI can heck up a little bit more on this race than others. There's little boxes and other debris. A lot of things to get yacht by.
You almost had it.
Almost had it. I was like 12 seconds behind, so I don't know about almost.
Sorry, you didn't accumulate enough points to move on to the next round.
In front of, that's correct, that's correct. That's a DQ from the tourney.
Try again.
I want to experiment with Thicotine.
Wave race.
Select your
Because Arctic had said that he was thinking the green guy was whom T was experimenting with. I think he means this big man here. From Power Man 5000. Oh, the throwback puzzle. Well, yes. Or puzzle, that is. I actually did not know that, Arctic. That's crazy. But I can kind of hear it in my head. So the drummer, okay, the drummer from Limp Bizkit. Wow, that's wild. That's impressive. Oh yeah, White Zombie. Yeah, I have one of my buddies from college is a huge White Zombie fan, but he does not like Rob Zombie's solo stuff. So whenever there's any kind of Rob Zombie, news, it's always about the movies he's making or his solo stuff. He's like, man, he's always hoping for a White Zombie reunion, but it's probably, I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon. Chicken bites my green beans, by the way. They're nice and spicy, by the way. Love it. Let's do this. I'm gonna do some experimenting. All right. We'll do normal, and then we'll do warm up, and let's see what we're dealing with here, because we can customize them. In fact, maybe the thing to do is, I guess, heavy handling is what you want, and maybe a slightly looser grip. Or no, I think you want a tighter grip. I've already forgotten what the stats mean. Here, we'll set it back to default, and then experiment from there.
Welcome to Dolphin
If we can find a way to make his handling more agreeable, then I'd be down.
Warm-up time. Follow that dolphin.
Because his speed is unmatched, but God, his handling is so rough. It's real tough to control this lad, but he is so fast.
Select start the race from the pause menu.
So let's see if there's a metric to make the handling a little bit nicer at the cost of speed. So warm up.
Select your watercraft, please.
Yeah, still prefer White. That's right, Puzzle. Yeah, that's my understanding of a lot of the old school fans. Spider and Rob. Okay. Kitty? I don't remember Kitty. Non-point factory 1. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these, man. Dang, I'm behind. So we'll say heavy handling. Actually, hold on. What was I doing with this guy? Because we were experimenting. I think I want to go opposite of what we were doing here. Because I was trying to make his handling worse. Because his handling was too much. So we'll do the opposite. We'll say light handling with a tight grip. Let's just see what that does.
Welcome to Dolphin Park.
This is one where I'm definitely down for any suggestions. If anybody knows this game and you know what I should do to alter the stats, hit me with recommendations because I am down.
Follow that dolphin.
Pretty samesies, honestly.
Select start the race from the pause screen menu.
No, I think there might be a button to take turns a little bit sharper. Is it that one? I think it might be this trigger. Yeah, I think the trigger allows you to take turns a little sharper. It's just a slow response time is the problem. Like, he turns, and he physically turns his body, and it just takes a second to react.
Press up and down on the control stick.
So it's like you have to really know the maps well. To like, yeah, like that right there. That's a little bit rough. So we can modify things further, maybe.
Wave race.
Just go faster. Just go faster and don't hit walls. That is the unknown secret.
Select your watercraft, please.
Don't like smack into obstacles. One thing is I think engine is like acceleration versus top speed. So increasing one lowers the other, that kind of thing. Let's try the opposite. See if we can notice a difference with those two flipped around.
Welcome to Dolphin Park. Warm-up time. Follow that dolphin.
Sorry, one more bite.
To start racing, select Start the Race from the pause screen menu.
There we go. Let's see how we're doing. Honestly, it feels like they don't really make much of a difference. They feel equally sluggish, no matter what I do. Maybe you just gotta get used to him, you know? Maybe I just gotta get good. Because his speed is very, very strong. Like, that top speed is pretty dope. So maybe you just gotta get good. He's got the dumpy. He does. The speedrun settings? That's a good question. Yeah, if they're reliant on a certain exploit, it probably wouldn't carry over as much. God, I feel we are so fast with this dude. It's maybe if we're just fast enough, you know, everything else will just kind of even out. Oh, the other thing is if you hold forward, it's supposed to make you faster. Now, we can actually test that theory out. So, not holding forward, we can get up to like 124, 126, 127. So, now, here's what holding forward does. Let's see if this makes a difference.
Control stick while turning.
It actually lowers our speed. Interesting, yeah. Because I remember last time I was informed you're supposed to hold forward, but it seems like it makes you slower. That is absolutely slowing us down, yeah, that's wild. Or maybe it's a thing that only certain characters get.
While on the ramp, quickly move the
Yeah, interesting.
then right and hold.
Full left, full right, then full right. Let's try it out. Let's see how it looks. It's all about experimentation. This is pretty much, you know, wave race science, really.
Wave race.
Select your watercraft, please.
Yeah, that's a good point. I need to do more of the wave dampening strat, as it is helpful. Yeah, helpful for ramps. Yeah, you're right. That is something I have noticed. So we say, yeah, full left. Full right. We'll just see. We'll just see how it goes. I'm guessing it probably
Welcome to
maximizes his
Dolphin
top
Park.
speed. Maybe it's accelerate. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on what you're doing.
Warm-up time. Follow that dolphin.
But yeah, the wave dampening thing is huge for sure.
To start
Both
racing,
guest
select
buttons.
Start the race from the pause
I
screen
know about the
menu.
one guest button. I guess B and A. Well, no, B is... Okay, B doesn't do it. What's the other gas button? L. Not R, though. L and A. Okay. Interesting. I knew about the timing thing, though. You get the timing right at the start. Here we go. So how's this feel?
Press up and down on the control stick to lean the rider forward.
Maybe a little bit more responsive, actually. Maybe not bad. Top speed. It's about the same, actually. Which surprises me. I thought the top speed would be, like, super different. I think if I make liberal use of that, like, whoops. Maybe not too liberal, but if I make some liberal usage
You can control the height
of
your
the R button
jump, lean the rider
to, like,
forward.
make turns a little bit tighter. That's the difference of the dampening, by the way. Let's go with this. Let's see where that goes. Let's try this out with the championship mode a couple times, and now we get to embody Thicketeen.
Select your watercraft.
He's got the frog eyes. Now, one thing we could do. Oh, there we go. There's the alt mode. There's the alt costume, but it kind of makes him look like a zombie. He looks like a bit of a corpse with that coloring. I think I like the bright, vibrant, you know, turquoise and purple 90s AF aesthetic more. Yeah, I like the helmet. Mm-hmm. We need the green dumpy to distract the other racers. That's why Thicketeen is so strong. He's got that juicy cake, the cheesecake that they just can't get their eyes off of, and it causes them to flounder behind him. I'll finish my food real quick. Last bite, almost done. Man, oh man, those green beans are incredible. Love it. Absolutely love it. And one nice thing is that Gracie and I are both trying to eat more healthy, that kind of thing, trying to encourage, you know, healthy, positive habits for both of us. So it's like, ooh, I hope we get to do more things like that, because that makes me so happy. Love the oven baked, or like, you know, air oven cooked veggies. It's so nice. Like I said, there's like a certain kind of olive oil we use for those kinds of things. It's like a slightly spicy kind of olive oil. Oh, so fucking good. Also, playing with JD and Gratoffy is always fun, but the one thing it's like, oh right, I can swear again, because Gratoffy is he's always very understanding. You know, if I let slip an accidental F-bomb every time and again, he's not going to get mad. But I do try to, you know, I try to watch that, because on his channel he tries to keep it, you know, safe for children and such. So it's like I have to be on my best behavior. Now I can be full degenerate mode again. So thank goodness I'm right back in the gutter where I belong. Zombie Thicketeen, yeah, it's just that corpse color.
Sunny Beach.
Now, Puzzle rather. Actually, I'll ask this if anybody. Has anybody heard of the stand-up comedian Eliza Schlesinger? I asked because Gracie and I actually got to see her perform here in St. Louis last week. And it was a lot of fun. We're both big fans of her. And I bought tickets to see her all the way back in 2019, if you can believe it. 2019. Oh no, actually, we would have bought it in 2020, actually, because it was for her birthday. Whoops, on the spikes. It's back in 2020, February 2020. And, for no reason at all, the concert got delayed because, well, nothing happened in February 2020. Nothing happened at all. No major events happened. Everything was fine. So, you know, through a series of events, it got delayed a couple times. God damn it. So that 2020 show happened in 2022, and it was an excellent show. It was very entertaining. She did a very good job, and one of the like the things she was joking about was how for a lot of women, You know, this is one that, like, you know, is more for the ladies in the crowd. A lot of women have that one bra that is like a, it's like a, like the, everything else is dirty. Like, this is the bra that you wear when all of your other bras are being washed, like in the washing machine, that kind of thing. Also, lap 3, I'm in 4th place. Let's try that again. It's like every woman has at least one bra that is like their garbage bra. Like, this is the garbage. This is like the trashy bra that, not trashy, but like the ugly bra that, like, you would never wear to like a first date or something like that. Like, it's one where it's like, this is just a bumming around kind of bra. And it's like every woman owns one, at least one, and it's old, and you know, it hasn't been washed recently, and it's not particularly comfortable, but it's reliable, and it's Old Faithful, and it's always there, and it's always, it'll always be there for you. And she was saying, for a lot of women, that particular bra is of a unique color scheme. She was like, she can only describe it as like a zombified Caucasian, like, skin tone. It's like kind of a gray zombie beige of sorts, and it's like uncomfortable and gross to look at, but still, it's, you know, she sees you through to the end, right? So that's what came to mind when I saw that color palette. I was like, yo, it's the zombified Caucasian all over again. Speaking of people trying to get all up in my shirt, look at this guy thinking he's so cool. He's no thickatine. You can never have what I have. Oh, I found the spikes. Whoopsie daisy. Yo, I Rossi with the oh, that's right. We can do redemptions because we're not doing multiplayer stuff. I've been overtaken. All right, so I was doing good for a little bit there. I think we can get a first place. I think we can do it. All right, so let's continue with the race. Actually, I don't think I meant to reset. Oh shit. Oh well, that's okay. I think I was in like 2nd or 3rd place anyway. We're doing some Wave Racer, but it's expert mode, so it's real tough. No guarantees I'm beating this tonight, but we'll try it. Extra large game, yeah, I'd only really use it for any kind of game where it's a 4:3 ratio. And with this game, you can see there's borders on the top and bottom. It's not a perfect setup. But, you know, it's enough, hopefully. Hopefully it's enough. Oof. Yeah, the speed on this lad is so great. It's, like, a bit much at times. Because the acceleration takes a while to start up. And the handling is really tough with this guy. But I think part of it is, like, just getting good. Getting good with this lad. Because it seems like he's the one to beat otherwise. And the spikies are a problem a lot. Yeah, like right there, like we're going so fast. You can't turn well enough with this guy. Oh shit, I can't get back in time. Or let's just yeah, this guy's really hard to use. But there are secrets with this character that I need to like figure out, because the AI always does so well with them. So it's like there's a key here. The push. Oh man, Rossi remembers the push-ups. So probably Awful Devil too, for that matter. Yeah, well, we all remember the push-up times. They weren't necessarily good times, but they did exist. Oof, yeah, if you turn too sharp, you just lose all your speed. And with this guy, you have to keep the speed going because his acceleration is pretty rough. There we go. It's like I'm trying to like not just hammer on the acceleration the whole time. I don't even know what caused me to fall down there. Ooh, yeah, let's just restart. That's unredeemable, irredeemable. Speaking of redemptions, just the Zoom, Mr. Awful Devil, or did you want other things? Because you can do other things too. We can do zooms and other things. I can't pause it. Shit. Okay, here we'll start it. And then pause. There we go. So, boom. Zoom for large cam. Now, unfortunately, I can like sit lower. I could move my webcam up, but it's kind of hard to move. So we'll just have my nose, because it's kind of hard to see my eyes. I should like sit a little bit lower. And move the webcam, the microphone down so you at least get mouth. Mouth and nose, that's what the people desire. So we'll do this for a bit. And we'll switch back after a while. Off-roll Devil says, yes, give me the nose, Alex. The nose knows what he wants. Excuse me, as I belch loudly. Yeah, but look how fast we are, man. We are, like, dangerously fast. God, it's so hard to... Like, look at that. We lose 2 in a single turn. There is a strat here with this guy, and I need to figure out what it is. But there is a strat.
Welcome to Sunny
Yeah, yeah, that's the other thing, too. Nose and mouth and beard. That's what the people are clamoring for.
3, 2, 1.
So we got the starting power up, which is good. I just need to like figure out how to take turns better with this guy, because the answer is not the R button. Because the R button, and it's okay. Is it R button and then release the gas maybe? Because the thing about jet skis is that there is no brake. You can't just stop in the water. So there's no brake button, but there is a don't be going as fast button. Damn it, that's okay. We're still rank 1. Yeah, there is a easing off the throttle, which probably helps. But I do worry about losing our... Ouch. We're losing our speed with this guy. Because his acceleration's pretty rough, but his top speed is real good. Ouch. Not looking good. We're pretty far behind. Let's see if we can rescue it. The fact that we got very confidently in the first place makes me think that, yeah, it's like if we can min-max this guy and like really understand how he twerks, and then we will have downloaded this game's strategies. Look at this, like we're already catching up to third place guy. That's not good. We gotta take this real sharp. It's lap 3. Yeah, it's done. Yeah. Yes, there are just certain instances where if you end up in a bad spot, the race is just done.
Welcome to Sunny Beach.
Am I a green man with a buttular exposition? Honestly, Gratavi, I like that consideration a lot more. The idea that his skin is green, and that's an exposed booty. It's not like a skin-tight suit. We're saying he's got like the old-timey pajamas with little butt flaps at the end. We're saying that is exactly what's happening here, and I am so down for that. Also, one thing I just figured out, if you let off the gas, you lose the ability to turn very well. Like your handling goes way down if you let off the gas. Too much, at least. So there really is ooh, that was too much. Like learning how to take these turns with this character is huge. Man, third place guy went out there, dude. Holy moly. Dude was in La La Land, the movie. I think you gotta like tap it. I think you gotta pump the brakes. Or pump the acceleration, I guess. I think that might be what's going on here. So do the little tappies. Ooh, that was big. That might be the strat. Hit him with the tappies. The tippy tappies. Third place. Oh, baby. Whoops. Ooh. He said, ooh. I'm going for it. Oh, I was trying to clutch out second. That's okay. I think we might have figured it out. We might have unlocked that shit. The cool breeze. That's right. The mist of the ocean. Splashing upwards. So, for those of us who have had this happen where you're, we'll just say, dealing with, how do I say this? How do I say this in a way that doesn't gross people out? Sometimes, when you drink a lot of coffee, duty calls and you have to take care of business. And while business is being administered by you to the toilet, you catch my drift. Sometimes there's, when contents hit the water, it splashes back up. And sometimes it splashes back up enough where it tickles you a little bit. It comes back up and hits you a little bit. My understanding is that that's called Poseidon's Kiss. And obviously I didn't come up with it, but I kind of love it. It's kind of my favorite. And yes, our character's name is Thickatine, by the way. That is correct.
Welcome to Sunset Bay.
Poseidon's Kiss. Looking great, dude. Is that me right now, Phil Devil? Am I wide people happy? I'm a pretty happy guy right now. I'm playing Wave Racer. I'm playing video games. Got some nice folks in the chat. I am wide people happy. Oh, I hit the sand there. Dude, the fucking strat, dude. Of like the tippy taps. Of taking those turns. I feel like I have unlocked myself. Okay, I'm gonna take that one. It's not bulletproof, you know, it's not amazing, but it's enough. Because we're gonna take second place pretty easily here. Oh, I did that last time. I hit the sand dunes, and I didn't mean to. Maximum power, bitches. Wow, she says. Need to be ready on the dampening of the waves, because that's huge. Because yeah, learning how to romance those waves really is a big part of the game, especially this level of gameplay. Now, can we catch up to first? It's gonna be tough. We got the thick boy. I think if there's anybody who can do it, it's this man right here. Right here, right now. We're ahead of the fourth place person by 9 seconds. So we are kind of killing it right now. In the perspective of not letting last place get to us. That's fine, that's fine. I was cutting some turns a little bit tight there to see if we can get closer. So, yeah, like a 4-second deficit's pretty rough. But that's okay. So about 4.5 seconds. So Super Salad and Kimmy are the ones to beat. Although now Kimmy got last place in that last race. So they're actually not that far ahead, which is what you want. You want the AI to be battling. You don't want one person to be launching out of the curve.
3, 2, 1.
And if we get that starting timing down, you get a really good boost at the beginning, which is real good. Ouch. Not bad. That's hard to pull off just right. See that pro turn just there? Oh, baby. Okay, I'm going too fast there. That's okay, that's okay. We can bring it back, we can bring it back. You almost kind of want to go slower this part here, because it's scary. Oh, I think I might have almost had it too, but I got nudged. It's okay, we're only in second place. Pretty good, I would say. We're 1 second and some change behind. We can close that gap. Easy peasy, baby. You're doing great. Thanks, friend. Thank you, voiceless, or faceless. Oh, every time. I can't do the slaloms, man. I'm sweating it a little bit. Ooh, I'm sweating this too. Alright, you know what? That's enough. We might have to take second on this one. We got maximum power, though. Yeah, we learned that this is probably the faster of the two paths, even though it doesn't look like it would be. Oh, man, it's so hard to get them both. Damn, almost. We got closer, though. We got closer. Now, one more and I lose. Oh, heck. Yeah, that's always so awful. Okay, so that's demoted us down to third. That might actually disqualify us. Let's find out. Regal Tude, what's up, bud? Yeah, we got the webcam redemption. So we're extra big. Well, also, I'm playing a 4:3 ratio game. So instead of widescreen, we got like the smaller screen. Okay, we're not disqualified, but we barely made it. Barely. We gotta get good, man. This is rough.
Welcome to Marine Fortress.
Marine Fortress is where gamers become pro gamers. Allegedly. Man, I need to get that timing down, dude. Okay. Ooh, we're fast. Yeah, this one might just be where we can really shine, because it's much more open spaces. Some pretty tight turns, but nothing that's like ridiculous. Now this turn's pretty rough. But like this section right here, this is where Thicotine really shines. Because we can just fucking rocket ahead. Except we were overtaken briefly. thinking they can overtake us. The fools. Oh my god, with some thick fucking waves. Good lord. So we weren't like super far ahead, but we were ahead enough. Ahead where it counts. Somebody just got knocked off, I just saw that. Ooh, we're going too fast to make it through the gates. Oh boy, that's scary. Okay, we got there. Oh, I still got a hit though, that's unfortunate. What's up, Wired Wolf? We're doing some racing that where waves are involved. Whoa, too fast. That was unfortunate. Oh no, I think that might have killed it. Let's see if we can catch up, but that's an unfortunate blunder. And expert mode ain't no shit. Expert mode takes some gamer skills, which I'm severely lacking right now. I went way too fast there, and I. Oh, it's because we lost all of our power. That's why. Yeah, that's why we're. Ooh, I think that's it, friends. Yeah, that's it. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, that's a tough one, and that's not even by a small margin the hardest race in the cup. Is this 150cc mode? It's the equivalent of 150cc mode. It's the hardest difficulty. Although I think the speed of the craft doesn't change. I think it's just that the AI is very, very good, and the courses are harder, and there's more obstacles. Like these spikes right here. These spikes are not here in the lower difficulties. So I think that's where the distinction is. Like AI that rarely messes up, and buoy placement that's way tougher. So it is a noteworthy difference. Get that first place though, baby. Oh shit. That's what we like to see. Oh, except, okay, I didn't get hit, although I got close. Trying to remember to go for the tippy tappies. Don't like smash the button, just tap it. Tap it. That is very, very helpful. I wonder if that's like if that's one of the speedrun strats that I've heard about with relation to this game. Whoa, too much. Okay, we brought it back, but that might have been not enough. We lost our first place. Yeah, man, you miss one. You like have one mistake, and the AI is almost flawless. So you kind of have to play perfect. What if we spin Cartman? Yeah, maybe Cartman grows up and becomes a professional, highly polygonal jet ski enthusiast.
Welcome to Sunset Bay.
Sunset Bay. In this Fanta water, this orange soda water. Look at these guys, they think they're so cool with their acceleration. They don't know about my top speed. Look at these motherfuckers in our well, not dust, but in our ocean dust. Water dust. Think you mean we've overtaken them, home dog? Hell yeah, another first place securement, although we're not that secure, because we're only one goof away from getting got. Although this straightaway path is great for just going fast and being a boss. Oops, that's fine, that's fine. We're holding it together. And I like to think we're getting better at navigating and maybe even romancing the like turning strats for this character in particular. I think that glowing in the top left, top left, means that was our fastest lap ever of this particular race on this difficulty. I could be wrong, but I think that means we're gamers. All of us, every single one. I'm gonna cut away here. Hell yeah. First place, that's a rare sight in championship mode. So yeah, if we can truly master this lad, then he's the one to take us to victory. Look at that, almost 5 seconds ahead of second placement. So, holy moly, we're just dishing him out. Dishing out the hot dickings. The wet dickings, even. Hell yeah. Solid first place. However,
Welcome
Drake
to
Lake is where it all starts to fall apart. So we gotta keep it together as I smack my microphone. After this championship mode ends, I will put the webcam back to normal. As fun as being zoomed in is, I'll enjoy having a normal face again. He's just thick. We don't say fat anymore. We say thick with several C's. Pan flute always gets me, by the way. I always like this track aesthetically because it looks very like tranquil. You've moved up. He seems surprised by that. He's like, wait, I'm getting good in my video game? That is an illegal gamer move. Alright, so we fell down to third there, but we brought it back to second. We need to maintain if we can. And I believe we can. This is where it's always tricky. I always lose one around here. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a hard one to come back from. Now, we threaded this needle very well earlier, and the mist is cleared. Kind of missed the mist, though. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, fuck. Oof, it's all falling apart. We have one more rank, or one more lap to rescue this. Can definitely get to third. I'm not sure about second. Kimmy's giving us a lot more trouble than I was expecting. Oh, I think I would have gotten that too. That's okay. I can't really blame her too much. That's always a tough one for me. Shit. Get back up, get back up. Oh, we lost it. That's a shame. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, I just don't know how to do this race very well. That part with the sticks always fucks me up. Oh, Drake Bell. I was thinking more the R&B hip-hop artist. Now look at that though. We're tied for first because Super Salad did poorly that race as well. So we all kind of sucked that one. Now's our chance to redeem ourselves though. We usually do better this one. We didn't talk about last time. Last time was an anomaly. We usually do better. Especially with this thick boy here. He's good for this race, I'm pretty sure. Look at that, we just overtook several. Oops. Ah, too much speed. Oh my god, Kimmy, you fucked us both. Oh my god, that's rough. Oh no. Okay, well, that is the one pretty tremendous downside with this lad. He is so fast. It's a little scary taking that turn. The good news is you only have to make that turn once, because then that shortcut opens up. But yeah, that's rough. That's really rough. But we can bring it back. I'm not giving up hope. I'm not giving up hope or Pope. Whoop. You see, it's like hard to wrangle his fastness. We did overtake somebody. We're rank 3 right now. Come on. Hold together, hold together. Oh, man, those wide turns are hurting us real bad. Trying to, like, compensate for it with these big speeds. First placeman just got fucked, by the way, by something. You can see the icon on the right-hand side. You can watch when they get hit by something. Whoa, speaking of getting hit. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, this debris. You'd think they would clean this up beforehand, but no. It's a bit of a problem. Alright, so they've already finished, so my only hope is to just beat Kimmy. My speed is real bad. Okay, will not last. Oof, rough, man, rough. Looks like a duck. I was thinking like a frog. He does have the eyes emoji, which is fun. So Ben clutched out the dub. But Soup is still in the Super Salad is still in the first place. This race is real rough. This might be where we falter. We'll see. I'm not giving up, but this is a rough one.
3, 2,
Water physics. Oh yeah, agreed. Yeah, it aged pretty well, I think, this game. Visually, it's good, but like physics-wise, yeah, very, very good, I would say. Ah, we clipped him. Oh shit, this is gonna be painful. Oh, we're so fast. Oh, and I can't really slow down very well. Yeah, so ooh, that was rough. So we're gonna have to just be real careful here. Oh god, this is awful. Yeah, this was like really hard to do with the race that has the best handling. So doing that at all with the guy that has the worst handling is gonna be rough. Now, third place. Third place is not last. We're 6.5 seconds behind them. We might live here. We might live in third place. We'll see. Oh god, we're so fast. Oh, there we go, there we go. Gamer mode, activate. Oh, there's second placement. We both got hit, but I recovered quicker. Okay, so maybe there's still hope for us. Still hope for us yet, fam. No major blunders, just some minor ones. Ooh. Ah, that's unfortunate. 6.9, nice seconds. Not giving up hope, baby. There's always hope. So last time we did really well. This time we are doing less well, but better than the guy who behind us just ate shit on the wall. Rank 4? How in the world? Oh, I see. Like, how did rank 4 happen all of a sudden? Alright, so the best I can hope for is rank 2 here. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's it. Yeah, we got DQ'd. We don't have enough points. Because they sniped rank 4 from us. Man, that's a shame. This is rough, man. This is rough. And again, no guarantees this is happening tonight, but we'll try it a bit more. We'll play some other stuff too, though.
Ready for the
First race.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's expert mode is rough. I never beat this as a kid. When my brother and I took turns playing this years and years ago, we never could beat expert mode. We never unlocked the dolphin though. We did get the dolphin last time, which is pretty cool. So that's like a fun checkbox on the gamer bucket list. Is getting the dolphin in Wave Race 64. We can get first place. Come on, we can do that one at least. This guy ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. Ooh. You're in first. Oh, I said I was gonna change the webcam back to normal, didn't I? Still first place, but only by less than 0.1 seconds, 0.05 seconds, I think it said. He's still hot on our ass. Although there's a lot to appreciate about my ass. Oh god, get back on it. There's still hope. I'm going for it. YOLO. Ah, not quite. I can never get first place in that first race, man. We were in first place for so long, but fell apart at the end. And I can sit up in my chair again. I don't like being slung down like that. It's awkward. It's weird. Right. This is tough. This is really fucking tough. Even with like with what some people would define as like the fastest racer with the fastest settings.
Welcome to Sunset Bay.
It's still a struggle.
Start your engine. 3, 2, 1.
But I believe we can do this thing, fam. We always do well in this race. This is like our time to really shine. Time to get serious. That's right. Oh, come on, blue guy. You hecked me. Whatever his name is. I think that was Super Salad. Because the default green man is bend over. Whoopsie daisy. No problem. Okay. We're getting a lot of okays. I'm trying to really take that wave dampener. It's actually a wave. It's really like a jump dampener. But the thing that makes you take waves and ramps less sharp. Trying to really utilize that if I can, but it's a little bit finicky to get the timing down perfectly. It's more of a thing you kind of have to get a feel for over time. Like that right there was pretty good. We didn't get a ton of speed because you lose speed when you're in the air, so you want to minimize your time in the air so you can get the good water propulsions. Pretty good performance. The dump truck ass, yeah. He's a fast man. I don't know how somebody so large becomes so fast. It's got to be a momentum thing, man, or something. Maybe he needs a super salad. Yeah, maybe that would help inspire healthier habits. Excuse me as I belch loudly. Watch the signal.
3, 2, 1.
Getting that timing down is so hard, and I don't really know what the timing is. I think it's right on go. I think. But I don't know for sure. I think when he says it's time to get serious, I think that's the announcer's way of saying, hey man, you're in last place, get good, scrub. Ooh, Kimmy took the hit there. As I kind of like bounced off of her. Okay, we still took an L there. Took an L and an R, if you will. So, which we would rather avoid, but it's like you have to sacrifice something in that sequence, it seems. It's always a little bit of a struggle. Oh, that's too much speed, yeah. When going fast can get dangerous. Although having less speed in this sequence is not bad, because then we can do those slaloms more confidently. Or with less. Aw, man. That was not what I needed to happen. Oh, shit. That's okay. Okay, that's not okay. Yeah. Yeah, that is one really bad thing in that area, because if you lose speed, it's harder to steer your craft when you're going really slow. Which is kind of counterintuitive, but like when you're in like really low speed, you can't really turn the craft very well. So like if you get knocked off and you're facing another obstacle, you're probably gonna hit that other obstacle. It is just the, you know, how like the water propulsion works. Propulsion through the water. Ooh, there we go. That was a good thread. Last place. Yeah, we can't. Last place you get DQ'd, so we gotta restart.
Welcome to Sunny Beach.
Slow means you're smooth. Wait, hold on. Slow is smooth, but smooth is fast. So if we're big, we are slower, but our slowness means that we are fast. I think what it like. I think of like in Mario Kart where Bowser and like Wario, they get the good top speeds to kind of compensate for the, you know, lesser acceleration. So it's usually like a trade-off. Now, usually a trade one for the other. Ooh. Alright, so first place, we just gotta maintain it. I always choke in like the second half of the third lap. So we gotta hold it together, fam. And those spikes are part of it, I think. I think I don't set myself up well with the spikes, and I need to not bounce off those damn things if I can help it. But the if I can help it part is, you know, easier said than done. Nice. Okay. So here come the spikes. Okay. Yeah, I'm always trying to like hit that little gateway through the spikes. Ooh, there we go. I see you behind me. Whew, the rare first place. Could this be the run? Or the attempt, at least. We were about 1 second ahead of Ben. Pretty good. We're 7 seconds ahead of Kimmy. But Kimmy surprised us. Sometimes she gets first or second place. Sometimes she'll come out of nowhere. So we know better than to discount her. Now hold on. I was saying earlier this is like Fanta Ocean. Like Fanta Ocean water. Because it's all orange. I know that that one Queen song taught us that, or questioned if this was the real life or if it was just fantasy. So maybe this isn't the ocean, maybe we are in the sea indeed. That would change everything, honestly. Not really, but I just want an excuse to reference Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody. As a kid, I didn't know what Bohemian meant. I thought there was like a place called Bohemia. Oh, also I'm too fast. So as a kid, I was like, I wonder where Bohemia is on the map. And then as a, you know, as an adolescent, I figured it out and I was like, oh, that's just like an adjective. And I was like, I wonder what this word means. It's like it's not a place. Similar to how when I was a kid, when somebody described a people from Denmark, you know, they use the word Danish, like, oh yes, this person is of Danish heritage. So as a kid, I would be like, oh, that means Daneland exists, or like Daneland. Like, where's Daneland on the map? And I can never find it. So same energy. Also, another first place. I need to just talk nonsense more because it's clearly working out well. And now we can suffer a fourth place and not get DQ'd. So so you're saying there's a chance.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, we got a good starting power up. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. We didn't even lose our pretty good placement at the start. That's a really good start, man. Let's not squander this if I can help it. No guarantees, but if I can hold it together. Pretty good, pretty good. We need to find that perfect line we saw last time. We kind of hit. Oh, that's not it. That was not the perfect line. Oh, that's not it either. But last time we found that there's like a, there's one particular thread. If you can find it, it's flawless. But the if you can find it part is the operative term. Kimmy like bounced off something. I saw her like lose speed for a second there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the L on that one. Yeah, it's like if you aim for that R. Oh, not quite, not quite. I was gonna say if you can aim for the R, yeah, then you can almost squeeze past it. But yeah, to not get knocked off though and not hit the post. Right, so I said earlier we can suffer a last place and not have it be disastrous. And this might have to be that one. Okay, we kept our speed, but at great cost to ourselves and to our loved ones. To our children and our children's children. Yeah, that's a guaranteed fourth place. Oh well. Well, that sucks. One of these days, maybe in a couple years, I'll, you know, if I play this game regularly, maybe within, you know, a couple 100 hours of gameplay time, you know, maybe a couple 1,000 hours, I might start to understand how to make that turn without getting bodied. But that's okay, because this one we usually do a little bit better at. Usually.
3, 2, 1.
We got a good start, too. In fact, we had such a good start, we probably could have launched off that wave to go over that like barrier at the start, but I wasn't gonna chance it. Wasn't gonna chance it because it is not worth the risk, because the punishment is much worse than anything you would gain. Ooh, we actually made that scary turn at the start too. This is a pretty good start for this level. Oh my god, we are so fast. Holy shit. It's like that one G.I. Joe meme post where the dude's like, holy cow, I'm going so fast. Oh, fuck. And he hits the ice. It's the one where the guy's like, don't look at me when I'm talking to you. And then he goes, oh. And then that's the end of the video. Oh, there's a box. That's fine, that's fine. We haven't lost any speed. We are 2 seconds ahead of the competition. Not bad, not bad. Gotta hold together. Keep it together, Alex. Maintain. And get gain. Just sick gains, bro. 14 seconds ahead of the last place person, by the way. Second place is on our thick green booty, though. The rare first place on this particular track. Holy cannoli. That's awesome. Hey, welcome back, JD. We're playing some Wave Race, and you witness history. We actually did well on that particular race. So if you look at the placements here, we've gotten first place on everything except for that third track, which was a disaster. However, we're in a not bad position. What we need to do is either do well or make Kimmy win. Like, make Kimmy win a bunch. That way Ben and Soup, especially Ben, can get fucking demoted with their points. So if Kimmy does well and we maintain, you know, second or third, that would be another path to victory. Or we just get first and second a whole bunch, but this track is rough. This track is rough, but I believe. And an okay start. Not amazing, but not bad. Getting that timing down. Good. So I'm like tapping the A button this whole time through. Because need that good. Good. Okay, not that. Not that, but we need that good handling. Yeah, we can suffer a last place. It wouldn't be the end of the world, the world for this particular track. But a better than last would be real nice. Really, really nice. Ooh, look at that. Kimmy get fucked. Whoa! Okay, I'm getting fucked. So I'm smacking in every wall in existence. Ooh, I knew that was gonna hurt. That's fine, that's fine. Hold together. Whoa, I'm getting stuck in the wall. That's one thing, too. That's one thing, too, that has gotten us many times now. If you... It seems like if you come to a dead stop, you can unknowingly, which is what I was doing, you can Oh my god. Blue guy, you fucked us. But that's okay, it's still second place. But yeah, if you come to a complete stop, you can, like, do very, like, turning on a dime kind of thing, kind of maneuvers. But there are times where I, like, don't know that that's happening because I'm on a wall. Yeah, this is always so rough. I know I've been overtaking voiceover guy, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. Okay, he says. He trusts me. Alright, so we can get third. Okay, yeah, we can get third. Alright, not great. Not great. We got third, and Kimmy got fourth. Not great. I think Soup... actually, no, Ben got first. Which is... Ooh, actually, no, he was... Yeah, Ben has been the one to beat, so now Ben and I are tied. So we have to beat Ben with this next mission. We could get last. Well, we can get third, and if Ben gets last, it's still a dub. So this could be it. I think this is the last one, right? Think. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. I can't remember if there's one after this. There actually might be one after this.
3, 2, 1.
Weird colors? Alright, here, let's do this first. Can I remember how to do this trick? No, I can't. Ah, oh, fuck. What's the... It's the opposite of what I just did, yeah. That might have actually cost us the tourney. What is it? You go up. No, you go down. Hold on, let me think about this. You go down and then up. Okay, yeah. I did that a lot last time, too. I would, like, just mess up the input. Ooh, take that turn harder. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that might have killed it, but I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, but that is a real hard start to come back from when I'm competent at this level. If I haven't played this level in a while. Yeah, fourth place by a pretty bad margin. So that's what I wanted to do last time. Because there's a particular maneuver. We're so far behind, we haven't even seen anybody. But again, I'm not giving up. Oh boy. Oh my! We were going so fast. Oh, I'm getting stuck in the walls now. Yeah, I think that's over. I need to practice though, so we'll still do it. Oh, and the webcam. So it's a different set. Okay, so do you want just weird colors, Off-Road Devil? Or do you want other things? There's weird colors. Do I have other things? Nope, just that one. Welcome back, Pelican. Some D&D. Nice, friend. Thank you. Oh, yes, we actually did unlock the Dolphin. The Dolphin Racer. Oh, whoops. Let me cover this real quick. Or the Dolphin Watercraft, I guess you would say. But sadly, you can only use it on the free play mode in the tutorial, or in the starting track, that is. So sadly, we can't use him anywhere else, but we did get him, which is nice. We are 7 seconds behind. We're taking the L. If there's one more track after this, then there's hope. But yeah, we're guaranteed for 4th place in this one. Oh man. I just need more experience with this track because we never make it this far. So it's like I just need to like get good and know how to navigate, especially with this thick lad. Right, so that was rough. That's probably the worst I've ever played that track. Yeah, and maybe I don't make it very clear. Maybe I need to reword that particular redemption. Let me see how I have it worded right now. Maybe I need to like change that up. Let me look it up real quick. One sec. Where is it? Here it is. Webcam filter. Yeah, any combination. So you could ask for all of them. Well, some of them would counteract each other, but most of them could be done simultaneously. Tall warp as well. Warped but tall. Boop. There we go. Warped but tall. What's up, D-Man? 3 seconds in 1 lap. I did very poorly in that particular one. It was very, very bad.
You finished 4th and got 1 point. Keep
And I think that's the end of the tourney. Yeah, we got 2nd place. Oh, look at that. By 1 point. Oh, crushing. Oh, never mind. That's not the end.
Welcome to
So I've never seen this track. In fact, I don't think I've ever played it ever. Because I was never able to get this far as a kid. So if we get first, we could get it. But since I've never played this track before, I have no idea what to expect. Max power at the start, though. Oh, I probably don't want to be on these, do I? Oh, I'm going on them. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, this is going to be painful. I'm hugging the walls. I'm hugging the walls, but not the balls. I don't want to be here. Ah, that's awful. Wow, that's a rough turn. Holy shit. How are you supposed to survive that? Oh my god. Especially with this character when he's so fast. Okay, so you just have to like know ahead of time that turn's coming and get good. Oh god, these icicles, these glaciers. Now I know why it's called Glacier Coast. Glacier, but I hardly even know her. Better get I know. That's the announcer's way of saying, wow, get good scrub. Wow, being really fast is kind of hard in this particular track. Alright, so how do you not just fucking... Oh my god, how do you not do that? We're gonna get DQ'd. Because I keep missing that particular one. Alright, so the dub ain't happening tonight, friends. Or not with this attempt, at least. I wonder if there's like a way I can just casually play this without being in tournament mode. Because I definitely need more practice with this guy. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's the retire, so we're out. That's really a shame, but this is really tough. That's a shame.
Sorry, you didn't
Yep.
accumulate enough points to move on to
That's the end, unfortunately.
better luck next time.
Man, that's really hard.
Try again.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can... I'm gonna quit out, actually. Now that we've played it, I wonder if we've unlocked that track. Time trials, yeah.
Select your watercraft, please.
Custom mode, yes.
Select your course.
Oh, there's one even after that. Wow. Although that one actually looks, well, can be deceiving. That one doesn't look too bad. It's just a simple loop. Yeah, Twilight City's one we've done. I want to understand Glacier Coast, man. I want to understand this track. Because there's some shit I'm just like, motherfucker, how? How do you, like, not get got? Also, I question who determined it was safe to do jet skis on ice like this, man. So what about this? What if I just do that angle? Ooh, that's the strat. Okay, hit that angle, but I'm still going too fast, so I need to, like, figure that out. Ooh, yeah, it's like so easy to just have the ice just fuck up your momentum. It's time. What's my only time, so... Whoa, that's rough. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. If I find myself on that side, that's something. Ooh, yeah. Man, it's such a bummer. It just launches you on the other side of that that buoy, so you're doomed to lose that one. Wish the AI struggled like I do. Maybe we've seen with that one too. Yeah, man, those ice patches are so easy to get got. Just need to be able to complete this race, you know? That's really all I want in life. Oof. So we're doing the setup, so on this side, then you angle it. There we go. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, but then we retire. Yeah, that's a shame. Multiplayer, but well, I mean, time trial is fine too. Time trial is effectively. Actually, I would probably rather do time trial because then I can't like run into the second player. The stationary second player is an obstacle, so it's one less thing to hopefully get got by. Whoopsie daisy. Not a good start, but that's fine. Just gotta. We need any more experience with this level, the better. There we go. Almost. There we go. I'm hitting that right turn real hard to come back. Ah, fuck. That one's rough too. Oof. Okay, so oh, this one, yeah. So with those ice patches, it is, yeah, the setup is like kind of real specific, but it's navigatable. Oh, we're gonna lose that one. Oh, we didn't. Oh, look at that. You can kind of bank off if you're lucky. Ooh, there. Oh, that's a really good line there. That kind of straightaway path. Ooh, it's not perfect though. Yeah, it's still susceptible. I just want to be able to finish. I just want to be able to like not retire this path or on this track. Yeah, this part. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, I wonder if that even might be a strat. Take a tactical dip on that particular spot and have it carry you across. I also want to watch the AI do that. Like, how do they maintain that cooldown on MS Paint? I think it's 90 minutes. I think. It's either 90 minutes or 60 minutes. Try another time or two. Oh man, I'm being stubborn here, and I'm gonna restart that one because I need to not get in that habit of taking that path. Cause yeah, that right there is a pretty rough obstacle. Oh, too fast, way too fast. So there's a little curve there. Very good, very good. Yes, yes, yes. No misses yet. Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, well, that's one miss. And here's the part that's a little bit spicy. We got there. There we go. There we go. Ooh, boy. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I need... There we go. Yeah, real sharp turn at the end there. There we go, there we go. See, we're learning, but this... Yeah, now... This part is much more of a disaster for me. For that reason alone, it's the icy boys are just so hard to deal with. What did we finish for? Ooh, damn it. I, in my mind, I was like, I should be really careful here. I shouldn't take my eyes off the screen. And like a fool, I still did it. What even happened there? I wish I could like rewind, but there's no, well, there's this. I mean, there's a reset button. Okay, so there's no rewind. Oh no! What did I do? What did I just do? What did I press? I pressed a button. What is this? What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna turn the webcam filter off, by the way. It's really weird. Boop. It's at least 5 minutes. Anyway, the question was, when do we stop? Okay, so we beat 4 swords. It took us less than 2 hours to beat 4 swords. I don't know what's going on here. I can't go back home. I can't... Oh. What is this? What have I stumbled upon? I can open and close curtains. It's like it's trying to load something. Oh, it's a browser. It's trying to load the Nintendo browser, but I'm pretty sure it's long gone the way of the dodo. Here we go. There's a button I can click on that guy. The original manual. Okay, so I guess the original manual doesn't work anymore. There we go. Ooh, is that going to retire us? Because that's going to put us the wrong side of this one. One chance left. I know, announcer man. Ooh, there it is. God damn, this is hard. Holy fuck. What an awful track. Holy shit. Well, the track isn't awful. It's just I'm awful. And man, it's hard. God damn. And again, we got to do this in championship setting where there's other racers around us. Like, god damn. Some tough shit. We're starting to kind of get better at taking that turn there. Oh, hold on. I got to do setup here. It's too much. Ah! Okay, there we go. We at least didn't take the loss there. Man, I thought the previous track was rough. This one is nuts. And it's not even the last one. There's still one track after this. As much as I would like to someday beat expert mode, man, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's ever happening, dude. This shit's rough. But I'm going way too fast. I gotta slow down to prevent that from happening. Yeah, that was it. But anyway, yeah, sorry, 4 swords. It took us less than 2 hours to beat it. It was really fun, but I was a little bit, like, sad by how fast it was. Oof, man. I don't know, dudes. I don't think this is happening tonight. I mean, I guess I could just grind this out and, like, practice it over and over again. But, yeah, I might just have to accept that I'm never beating expert mode on this game, because it's just so fucking hard. Maybe we could try with a different racer, but that's assuming we can get this far in the game with a different racer. And so far, we've never been able to get past the 5th track. So if there's 8 tracks total, like, ooh, that's a pretty rough one. Let's see what the last track is like. Let's see if it's an even worse nightmare. Oh, actually, I can't even play it yet in expert mode. We can at least do it in hard mode to see what it's like. And like, oof, man, this is rough. So you have a different version. Let's see. So the one we were playing was the one that's attached to... Oh, wait, I remember this track. Yeah, this track was... I guess this was only in hard mode. Because, yeah, we don't see this track. Or maybe it's the last one. Maybe that's what it is. It's the last one in expert mode then. Because, yeah, I remember this one. Just remember that whole maneuver. Anyway, yeah, the Four Swords we were playing, it was the version that was attached to the Game Boy Advance version of Link to the Past. Because Link to the Past had a port to the GBA that had some really nice features. Oh, shit. Some nice features. It added, like, voice lines to Link when he swung his sword and that kind of thing. It added some other just little features. But the big thing is that it added the Four Swords Adventure mode. Oh, shit, I can't go on that one. Added the Four Swords, or not Four Swords Adventure, just Four Swords as a separate little co-op dealy bopper. And if you beat the Four Swords mode, it adds a Four Swords dungeon to the Link to the Past adventure mode. So it's kind of like 2 games in one. That's what we played. But there was also a DSi version, I think. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I guess don't try to make that jump. There's a DSi version that I think had like an anniversary bonus mode or something. There was something else that another version of Four Swords had. And then there's Four Swords Adventure, which is a different game entirely on the GameCube. So that's kind of the general summary.
You almost had it.
Almost had it. Are we winning, Wired Wolf? I think I'm getting ready to retire from Wave Race, because this track isn't too bad, but that Glacier track, like, I struggled to even complete it at all in time trial mode when there's no other racers. So, like, I think that I might just have to accept. But there's 2 possibilities. Either I need to practice this a fuck ton off stream and, like, get good, or the more likely case of, like, this might be my last time streaming this game, because I lack a very novel skill set with this to play this game at this level, because expert mode is really tough, and I need to get good or know when to pick my battles. It's like, you know, pick your poison, right? There we go. Whoops. Those jumps are a little bit tricky because those poles are an obstacle. We want to avoid that ramp because we can't really get on it safely. Whoops. GameCube version is longer. It's a separate game though, isn't it? Because Four Swords takes place, I think, sometime after the one we played. Takes place sometime after Minish Cap. But Four Swords Adventures happens like way later in the timeline, I think. Oof. Yeah, that jump always tempts me, and sometimes I make it, but other times I don't have enough speed, so I get got. Hey, what's up, Piguyo? I've never played. Well, let me think about this. You know what? I think I might have actually played the episode 1 Pod Racer. I think I might have played it, actually. I think my brother and I might have rented it one time, because it's on the GameCube, right? You almost had it. That's the announcer's way of saying, well, you tried your best. Breath of the Wild takes place. They're all canon. I think I might be wrong on this, but I think Breath of the Wild officially takes place in like a separate timeline altogether from the non-Breath of the Wild games. Because yeah, there's all these references to the other games. You can get Majora's Mask, you can get the classic, you know, outfit. I think the official Nintendo explanation is that Breath of the Wild is like separate from all of them, and it's on its own like little sub-timeline. Because yeah, it's the odd one out in a lot of ways. Yeah, there's Four Swords and then Four Swords Adventure, which are different games, yeah. Oh, it was in... Oh, okay. In my mind, I thought there was a GameCube Episode 1 Racer, but I think I'm getting my wires crossed. But yeah, I think we did play the N64 one. I never owned it, but I think we rented it once, my brother and I. And I seem to recall that game was also really tough. You will, I think the common thread here is that I tend to not be very good at racing games. But the one thing that I do like is this, dear viewer.
Select your watercraft, please.
Wait, is it stunt mode? Oh, no, it's not stunt mode. It's free play mode. This is the one thing I'm always down for.
Select your watercraft, please.
Hold down. Here we go. We unlocked this last time.
Welcome to Dolphin.
So we'll do one more victory lap with the friend. The little dolphin friend. Now the question, of course, is how do we wrangle this dolphin lad? Because that's just impressive that they managed to not even wrangle him, but also like stay on him. Okay, let's go around the other side. Yeah, let's follow the dolphin. Let's follow the friend. Except I already lost track of him. There he is. Woo. Trying to follow his movements. That little musical, that little melody we just heard. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba. That reminds me, I feel like I'm listening to a MIDI-ified intro to an 80s sitcom theme song. You're gonna make it after all. Like, that's what comes to mind. I feel like I don't know what it is, but there's some kind of like sitcom that is in my mind when I hear that. Yeah, we got the dolphin, that's right, yeah. Here it is, listen for it, here it is. So it's in my mind. Now I'm trying to remember, there's the other buttons. How do I do the handstand when I need to? And stretch my arms out just for you. Because the barrel rolls and all that jazz, that's chump change. Crap, I can't remember what the input is. Maybe the answer is that you can't do like the handstand and the other moves on the dolphin. Echo the Dolphin. Yeah, I thought the same thing. We need a Wave Racer 64 or Wave Race 64. Woo! Echo the Dolphin crossover. Yeah, I think you just can't do the handstand on the dolphin because I think I remember the input. Here, I'm gonna look this up real quick. Just because this is bugging me. Wave Race 64. Special moves. Here we go. I'm looking this up on my phone. Oh my god, this is not helpful. Yeah, this is not helpful. It just gives me the controls. Here's how you accelerate. Here's how you steer. Here we go. I would show you, dear viewer, but since I'm playing off my capture card, I have to it's more of an effort to switch my monitors around. And it's not loading the page. Very helpful. Let's try this one. Okay, so handstand. So release the throttle, down, up. And I think that's it. Hold on, let me reread that. Hold on. Release the throttle, down, up on the analog stick. Okay, so that should be all there is. Yeah, which is the input I thought I was trying earlier. Yeah, okay, so you can't do all the tricks. You can do the fun ones, like the backflips and the what's one I struggled with earlier? Yeah, the submarine. You can stand there real long too. Just kind of fun, but yeah, it's like I want to do a handstand on the dolphin, but the game said, nah, that's a little bit too unrealistic, Alex. Riding a dolphin as a jet ski, that's one thing, but come on. Let's get real here. So as soul crushing as expert as expert mode is, it is still fun playing this game, even if it kicks the shit out of me. It is fun coming back to it from time to time. It just as a nostalgia trip. And just like soaking in the atmosphere and the like aesthetic of the game and the music and the sounds. It's all fun. So, as far as what to play next, it's 8 o'clock. I'm not going to go super late tonight, probably because I really can't. I have to get up pretty early tomorrow. Doing family stuff all day, and I got to get up bright and early. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But I can stay a little bit longer. I, of course, have many other games on this console in particular.